This is a Formula One news pit stop, brought to you by SPN.
Hello and welcome to this Formula One news pit stop for Saturday, March 4th, 2017. Liberty Media CEO Greg Maffei has admitted that running Formula One has been more challenging than the American company initially expected. Maffei said that there are many layers that make running Formula One complicated, but added that there are plenty of opportunities for growth and profit in the short term in the areas of sponsorship. He added that there are also longer-term opportunities that are likely to include digital, gamification, broadcasting, and creating more excitement around race events. Liberty Media bought a controlling interest in Formula One last year for around $8 billion. Haas team principal Gunther Steiner has warned that Ross Brawn's idea of staging non-championship events to test new race formats and regulations should be held on a commercial basis rather than as an experiment. Steiner also said that the large cost of competing in a non-championship race would make it an unattractive and impractical idea to many Formula One teams. Max Verstappen says that Mercedes will hold the early advantage in the upcoming 2017 Formula One season. The young Red Bull driver believes that Mercedes still has a power advantage over the majority of the other Formula One teams, but says that Red Bull and Renault are starting to close the gap. Red Bull are said to be relatively pleased with the results of the winter test session that was held earlier this week in Barcelona, in which the team focused more on achieving reliability rather than setting the fastest lap times. Toro Rosso is aiming to be able to run at the front of the midfield pack this year after a promising week of testing the new STR12. The team did struggle with some reliability issues with the new Renault engine, but drivers Carlos Sainz and Daniil Kvyat both reported that they are impressed by the performance of the new car. The team is hoping that the STR12 will help them finish higher in the Constructors' Championship in 2017 after finishing 7th last year. Honda is worried about mechanical issues that have plagued the McLaren team at Barcelona winter testing this past week. Honda went on to say that they are unsure of which specification engine McLaren will be able to run at the Australian Grand Prix after the team was plagued by engine problems all week long. McLaren was blighted by a series of engine problems ranging from an oil tank to a complete engine failure. Honda engine chief Yusuke Hasegawa admitted that Honda still does not know the reason for the engine failure, but said it was more fundamental and more serious in nature. Honda is planning to introduce its latest specification for the Australian Grand Prix, but the results of the investigation into the Barcelona engine failure could delay its introduction. The Honda-McLaren partnership has been underwhelming in recent years, and despite publicly insisting that there are no issues in their relationship, it is said that in private the situation is said to be tense. Ferrari driver Kimi Räikkönen says that the Italian team has learned its lessons from recent Formula One seasons and is looking to temper their expectations for 2017. The 2007 world champion says that the team has done a good job over the winter, and they are very happy with how things are going. Both Räikkönen and teammate Sebastian Vettel posted some of the fastest times during the recent Barcelona testing session. Vettel also told the media this week that the 2017 Formula One cars are a huge improvement over the previous generation, largely due to the amount of grip available to the new cars. Vettel went on to explain that the 2017 Formula One regulations are like, quote, an aspirin because they fix all the issues that were present in the old cars. And finally today, former Williams tech chief Pat Symonds has joined Sky Sports Formula One as a commentator and analyst for selection of the 2017 Grand Prix. Symonds was with Williams from 2013 until the end of last year, when it is believed he left the team to make room for Paddy Lowe, who made the move from Mercedes earlier this winter. Symonds has not publicly committed to any other projects, but may want to keep his options open, as F1 Managing Director of Motorsports Ross Brawn is said to be looking for experienced engineers to assist in the research for the future of Formula One.
Thank you for listening to this Formula One News Pit Stop on SPN. Be sure to listen to the Scuderia F1 podcast with Mark Dailey and Kevin Laramée after every Grand Prix weekend.